Alright guys, so I'm going to show you how to soft mod a PS2 Fat. So, here are all the things that you will be needing. And note that this is only for the PS2 Fat because I do not have the slim version. But I will be going to my friend's house soon, so possibly a slim version of soft modding will be created. So here are all the things that you'll be needing to soft mod your PS2. Now you do not need to buy a Modchip or use SWAPMAGIC or have an action replay. No, you don't need any of those things. But you will need a little bit, you will need a couple of things, but most people have them already, and if you don't, then you can buy them for real cheap. So obviously you're going to need a PS2 Fat, a laptop or a computer that's able to burn DVDs. You'll also be needing an original copy of Double Agent Under Fire, and when I say original copy, I mean the original black label. It cannot be the greatest hits version, because I believe that they patched the exploit in order for you to soft mod your PS2. I think they patched it in the greatest hits version, so you need the original black label. And if you guys don't have this game, I picked it up at GameStop for $3, so you can get it for $3 if you don't have it already. It's really cheap. You'll also need an 8 MB memory card, but it has to be the Sony brand. It cannot be like the Mad Catz version or anything like that. It has to be the actual Sony brand. Now you guys can't see that due to lighting issues, but yeah. Now, if you have 2 memory cards, like I do, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to clear the memory out of one memory card. You need the whole memory space to be cleared out. So, what I did is I copied my data from the memory card that I want everything off of into the other memory card, so I can use that memory card to put the soft mod on. You'll also be needing a Phillips head screwdriver. These are just the typical screwdrivers, and also a mini Phillips head or mini flathead screwdriver. I'm using a mini flathead, but the mini Phillips head are much better to use, but this works as well. And if you go have these, you can pick them up for pretty cheap at any home improvement store, such as Home Depot. You'll also be needing some blank DVD+ or -Rs. -Rs are preferred because not all PS2 Fats can play DVD+Rs. Only the version 7 and above, I think, can play DVD+R. Luckily, mine was a mine was a version 7, so we can play that. Alright, now for the final thing you will need, you'll also need a either a USB thumb drive, USB flash drive, and if you don't have any of those for some reason, like because I don't have them, you can also use this converter drive. It is a USB converter drive. As you can see, it has the end of a USB port, but it takes SD cards as storage space. This also works too. I've used this method to soft mod my PS2. So these are all things that you will be needing, and also including the computer too. Okay, so for part 1, the only things you're going to need are these screwdrivers. Everything else you can put aside because you will not be needing that. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is you're going to need to take apart your PlayStation 2. Now, this will void any warranty, but since the PS2 is quite old, I don't think they would repair this thing anyway. Just flip it upside down, just like so. You grab your Phillips head screwdriver. Actually, no. First, grab either your flathead or your Phillips head and take out these little rubber paddings. I'm just going to zoom in so you guys can see better. There we go. Just gonna get these rubber paddings off. Yeah, so I'm a lefty, so it's kind of hard. You need to get them off of every part of the system. It's not hard, you just have to dig it in there. And just pop it out. Just gonna do that real quick. Oh, that one went flying. Huh, I got it though. That one's already out, and I just have to get these two on the side as well. Okay. Once all the screws are removed, you're going to grab your Phillips head screwdriver, and you're going to start unscrewing all the screws. Now, I recommend actually using your shoe here to kind of barricade it. I used two shoes here, just like in a little corner here, just to barricade the screws from going anywhere. Need to unscrew all of them. Now, the ones on the side may be hard to get out, so what I use is the flathead to kind of scoop it out. See, I can't really get a good grip on it. There we go. Got it. Okay. Make sure not to lose any of these screws, because they're all important to keep. I have to wait a little bit longer here. Almost done. And okay. I can't seem to get this one out. There we go. Okay. And now for the last screw. There we go. Okay. Once you've gotten all the screws out, you're going to carefully put it right side up. Okay. Now this is where the tricky part comes in. Alright. So now since this is the PS2 Fat, there's actually a wire that connects the bottom of the PS2 to the top of the PS2 so that the lights can show on the buttons. So what's gonna happen is you're gonna need to take off the top of the PS2. Now, just to take note, if you haven't already, if you have a warranty, there will actually be a sticker right on the bottom right here, right around there. You're gonna need to remove that in order to open it up. So if you haven't done that now, then do that now. And once you remove it, what you're going to do now is you're going to lift it up from the back side, and it's getting to a better position. Alright, so you're going to lift it up from the back side of it, just so that the back side pops up. Actually, I think I missed the screw. Did I? Oh yeah, I missed one screw. Huh, that's why. It wasn't really giving in. Let's use this to get it out. Sorry about that, guys. Let's get grip on it. There. Alright, now just flip it right side up carefully. Okay, like I said, I'm going to remove the bottom first and then pick it up from the top following. Yeah, like I said, it's kind of hard. There we go. Okay, now you're gonna see the wire. You're just gonna kind of push it up like that, and as you can see, the wire is right here. There's the wire that connects. Just put it down just like that. There's the wire. Connects from the bottom to the top. Alright, you're just gonna put it right next to each other just like that. Okay, now for the next step. I'm going to kind of put this together. There we go. Alright, I'm just going to zoom in here. Alright, that's as much as I can zoom in. Hang on, let me see if it's better with the macro switch. If it is, let me use that instead. No, it's better here. Okay. Alright, so what you're going to do now is you're going to grab your mini Phillips head or your mini flat head. And there will be 4 screws on this little GD-ROM thing. You're going to unscrew these 4 screws. There's one here, 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 and here. Just kind of put it in there and unscrew it. Oh man, I almost lost that one. Like I said, you have to be quite careful getting these things out. I can't really grab it, but I'll grab it later. Yeah, make sure you don't lose these either. You don't want to unscrew it so much, because if you do, then it'll go flying just like that first one. There we go. There's one. See if I can get this. Yeah, sorry that both of my hands are blocking the way. Okay, the second one, third one's right up here, and that's actually the last one I need to get. So that would be the fourth one. Correct. Come on, get in there. There we go. There. Alright. These screws are very tiny, so you cannot lose them. Okay. So once you get those 4 screws off, what you're going to do now is you're going to pop this thing off. Now it may feel like you're actually like kind of going to break it, but you're not. You just have to pull it off just like that. Once you've done that, you'll have access to the laser. Make sure you don't touch it. And what you're going to do now is you're going to take this little plastic thing, just kind of pop it out. Just push on it and it'll just pop out just like that. Make sure that the magnet is facing upwards and then just pop it on top just like that. Alright, now that's all you have to do for part 1. This was part 1 on how to SoftMod your PS2. So, hope you guys enjoyed. This is all you need to do with the system for now. Just leave it like this. So tune in for part 2 and I'll show you what to do from the computer. Thanks for watching.